Hi Virgo, this is your April 17th through April 23rd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Two of Wands clarified by the Four of Wands. We have the Hierophant. We have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Ace of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have Justice with the Two of Cups and the Empress. And we have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, perhaps Taurus. I hope you're sitting down, Virgo, because remember how I just announced in the introduction that the 5th spread is going to be something that you're not expecting to happen? Well, this spread right here also qualifies. It really does. You'll be shocked, perhaps even a little bit overwhelmed. Some of you are not going to be a little, but a lot overwhelmed, because somebody is coming your way, and it's going to be a confession of love. Right? Perhaps you're already talking to this person, and it's about to take a turn. It's about to take a sharp turn towards commitment. That's what they want, and they're going to tell you. Okay? Right? They've already made up their mind. The first card that came out is the Two of Wands, which is clarified by the Four of Wands. The Two of Wands is a card of somebody who is looking into the future, trying to make plans, trying to make a decision, right? Thinking about what's ahead. Okay, perhaps they were thinking about the best way to tell you how they feel, and they couldn't come up with anything better than just being very straightforward, very honest with you about this. The Two of Wands is clarified by the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a card of a commitment or marriage. Some people call it the 11-11 card. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding. Right? But it is one of the commitment or marriage cards. So that's what this person has been thinking about, making plans about, thinking of the best way to present it to you. Or, again, if this is a brand spanking new person, they will very quickly find themselves thinking about that, right? The Hierophant right next to the Two of Wands could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. It's also a very spiritual card. And that's what they made up their mind about. See, we have 2 commitment or marriage cards in the beginning of this reading. Right, and here they come. We have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Ace of Cups. One ace clarifying the other ace. That barely ever happens. The Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth. The Ace of Swords is a card of clarity. This is them confessing their love to you. This is them being very straightforward, very upfront with you. They're not going to be beating around the bush. They're not going to be playing or fooling around. They'll tell you straight up. First of all, they love you and in love with you, as a matter of fact, with that Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is, genuine, authentic love. And then they will talk to you about commitment. Hence the 2 commitment and marriage cards prior to those 2 aces, right? And here comes the Tower card on the bottom of the deck. Could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, but the Tower is something that's going to shock you, even overwhelm you. You do not see this coming. Perhaps I know Virgos like to take things slow, get to know people, plan things ahead, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's the way you guys do things. That's the way you operate. This person perhaps they just can't wait anymore, right? And it's going to be shocking for you. However, in the potential outcome, we have Justice with the Two of Cups and the Empress, right? The Empress, I think that's you. You could be dealing with a Libra or Taurus, right? The Empress is a person who is married. The Empress is a card of somebody who is, like I said, married, wife figure, significant other figure, a mother figure. If having children is still an option for you, the 2 of you could definitely have children together. And at the same time, the Empress is somebody who is being cherished, respected, loved, somebody who is being put up on a pedestal, taken care of, that kind of deal. And in my spreads, the Empress usually shows up as a sign from above or a stamp of approval for a connection to move forward. It's just an amazing card to have either way. The Empress in general is abundance in its purest form. It's one of the most positive cards in the deck. Justice, the first card I came out, could be a Libra you're dealing with, but Justice could be a place where people get married, like a chapel. right? Then the card, the Two of Cups, and sandwiched in between those two major arcana cards is the Two of Cups, the soulmate card. There's two people in the Two of Cups. That's you and them. And it is a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people see eye to eye. Okay? So yeah, prepare yourself. Virgo, you've got a confession coming your way. Not just a confession, but they do want to tie the knot with you, and they will make it crystal clear to you. Right? And perhaps once that shock wears off, perhaps you can consider. Because the potential is there. And this person means business. They really do mean business. They want you. They love you. They want to spend the rest of their life with you. And they definitely see you as the Empress. Alright, Virgo? I hope you're prepared. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Virgo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Page of Cups, we have the High Priestess, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Magician on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Gemini, perhaps another Virgo. Well, this looked so good I did not even want to clarify anything, Virgo, to be honest with you. I think you've got a pleasant surprise coming your way. Alright, the Page of Cups, perhaps they will take you out to dinner, leave the kids with a babysitter, and off into the town the two of you go, right? But the Page of Cups, it's something pleasant, something nice. Perhaps they just want to show you that they appreciate you. Perhaps they haven't done it in a long time, right? The High Priestess in the middle, I think it's a surprise. I hope I'm not spoiling it for you. The High Priestess is a card of secret, something you're not aware of. Right, the Ten of Pentacles right next to the deck is a card of a financial abundance, but it is a card of a commitment or marriage. It's also a card of real estate. All right. The Magician on the bottom of the deck is actually one of your major arcana cards. Virgo, you share it with a Gemini, but it kind of feels like, in this case, the Magician is your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband or wife, your significant other. Right? I think they've prepared something. The Magician's got all the tools they need at their disposal, and they're using those tools. Perhaps you have an anniversary coming up, or again, they just want to do it just because, to show you that they love you and appreciate you. So yeah, it's a page, but it's a pleasant surprise. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo. This week, keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords, the Six of Wands, clarified by the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a bit of a strange reading, because we actually start off with the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is your card, Virgo. That's you. So the Nine of Swords is a card of somebody who is stressed out, somebody who is nervous, somebody who's got anxiety, somebody who can get out of bed. It could be you, Virgo. If you feel this way right now, there's no shame in that. Or perhaps it's the person, and you are on their mind, right? And you live inside this person's head rent-free. And the rest of the spread is actually an improvement, and the rest of the spread is actually a victory. There is two cards in the tarot deck that could be interpreted as cards of victory, success, recognition, triumph, and both of them are on the table. The Chariot on the bottom of the deck is the first one, and the Six of Wands right next to the deck, clarified by the Three of Pentacles, that's the second one. So you got both of them here. And the Six of Swords, sitting right next to that Nine of Swords, is a card of an improvement. It's a card of a rough patch being over. It's a card of things getting better. Moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters. And the Three of Pentacles, clarifying the Six of Wands, is a card of, collaborating, building something together. In this case, most likely re-establishing a solid foundation so it doesn't fall apart in the future. Right? So yeah, things are about to get better. I think there's a big chance for the two of you to get back together. Perhaps, I don't know what happened between the two of you, but like I said, this spread right here screams improvement, it screams victory, success, and things just getting better overall. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Virgo, this week. We have Death, we have the Six of Wands, we have the Fool, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, and we also have the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow Earth sign, towards Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Scorpio and Aries on the table. This spread right here is talking about hard work finally paying off. It could be a promotion right here. It could be a new job, and if this is a new job, it'll be on the next level up, right? So perhaps you're becoming a manager, a supervisor, or a C-level executive, right? And it feels like, yeah, you will not have to do as much as you did before, right? The Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck, it's a card of a burden. It's a card of a lot of responsibilities. It's a card of you working hard, burning the midnight oil, right? That's what you've been doing, working hard. What else is new, right, Virgo? Virgos are the hardest workers ever, right? Death, the first card that came out could be a Scorpio ideal, but death is, I think that Ten of Wands coming to an end. Death is a card of an ending, but at the same time, it's a card of transformation for the better. Because here comes the Six of Wands. It's a card of victory, success, recognition. You could be, again, you could be promoted, you could be recognized. Perhaps you're finishing a very tough project successfully. It could be a new job, and if it is a new job, they will welcome you. For most of you, like I said, it's the next level up. And the Fool, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Fool is a card of liberation, but in this case, this is a liberation of those burdens, those responsibilities, right? The Knight of Pentacles, clarifying the Fool, is a compensation. Okay, either if you're going to be starting a new job, you'll be making more money. It could be a bonus. It could be if you are being promoted, you will obviously be making more money. So yeah, hard work is paying off. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Virgo, this week. We have the King of Wands, clarified by the Three of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What you're not expecting is this King of Wands showing back up, and this is somebody from your past, right? It could be another ex. We have Mercury retrograde starting on the 21st. And this is when more X's than usual tend to resurface. So for some of you, it's an X. For others of you, it doesn't even have to be about love. Perhaps this person wants to do business with you. They want to work with you. They want to collaborate with you. They want to start something with you again. All right? The Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of soulmate connection, but it is a card of somebody from the past. Not necessarily an ex. It's not the Judgment card. The Six of Cups could be somebody simply from your past. Right, then the King of Wands is the person. Okay, so it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it could be a colleague, a business partner, or somebody who wants to do something with you in terms of business, work, or finances. Right, the Three of Wands clarifying the King of Wands. They've made up their mind that they want to repeat this. Right, the Knight of Wands in the middle. In this case, this is the same person as the King of Wands. This is them wanting to move forward with you. This is them getting all excited, all passionate, all fired up. And the Wheel of Fortune, if this person is a Sagittarius, it makes total sense. The Wheel of Fortune is one of the Sagittarius major arcana cards, but the Wheel of Fortune is a repeat of a cycle. Right, then to be fair, Mercury retrograde is really good to repeat something, especially if that something was very successful in the past. All right, the Mercury retrograde is good for redoing things, redesigning things, and again, doing something again with somebody you already did it before, in terms of business, in terms of collaboration, things like that. All right, so that's what you're not expecting. And that's what I have for you, Virgo, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing week.